Welcome back to the channel Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today, we are uncovering the hidden value of three fascinating American half dollars, the 1984D, 1985D, and 1989D Kennedy half dollar coins from the United States of America. These coins may appear ordinary, but certain rare examples can be worth far more than face value to collectors. Many coin enthusiasts search for these dates because rare mint errors and high-quality uncirculated examples can bring strong auction prices. In this video, we will explain what makes these Kennedy half dollars special, how to identify valuable varieties, and how much some examples have sold for. So be sure to check your coins, because one of them may be worth big money. Let's get started. First up, the Kennedy half dollar from the United States of America with the D Mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, and this modern American half dollar remains a fascinating collectible because many people find it in old family coin jars, inherited collections, and bank rolls, and wonder whether it might be worth far more than its face value. And while millions were produced during 1984, the exact value of the coin depends strongly on its condition, luster, and any unusual minting errors, and that means a coin that looks ordinary at first can become highly desirable when preserved in true uncirculated condition with strong original shine and minimal marks. And this is why collectors continue to search for the finest 1984D examples decades after they were minted. The front of the 1984D Kennedy half dollar shows the iconic portrait of John F. Kennedy, and the reverse carries the heraldic eagle adapted from the presidential seal, and together these designs create one of the most recognizable modern American coins. And for many collectors, the series has emotional importance because it commemorates President Kennedy and the era following his presidency. And when a 1984D coin survives in mint state, it often retains bright satiny surfaces that allow collectors to see the details exactly as they appeared when the coin left the mint, making it especially attractive for high-grade sets. In uncirculated condition, a 1984D half dollar should show no wear on Kennedy's hair, cheek, and jaw, and the reverse eagle should have sharp details with strong luster in the fields. And because many coins were stored in mint bags, they often picked up contact marks from other coins, and this means the truly premium examples are those with very few marks and excellent eye appeal, and collectors are willing to pay more for such pieces because high-grade modern coins are defined not by low mintage but by how well they were preserved after leaving the mint. The value of a 1984D Kennedy half dollar in ordinary uncirculated grades, such as MS-60 to MS-63, is generally modest and often only a few dollars, but examples graded MS-65 or higher can command stronger prices, and the finest pieces graded MS-66 or MS-67 may reach much higher auction results because registry collectors compete for the best available coins, and this large difference in price makes the 1984D half dollar an exciting subject because it teaches viewers that even a common modern coin can become surprisingly valuable when preserved at the highest level. One of the most interesting points for your YouTube script is that the 1984D half dollar was not widely used in everyday commerce because by the 1980s half dollars had largely disappeared from regular circulation, and many were stored directly by collectors or banks, and because fewer people spent them in daily transactions, many examples survive, but not all are high grade, and this creates a unique collecting challenge because a large mintage does not guarantee easy availability and flawless condition, and this can surprise viewers who assume modern coins are always common and inexpensive. Another important topic is composition, because the regular 1984D Kennedy half dollar was made of copper nickel clad and contains no silver, unlike earlier issues from the 1960s, and many beginners mistakenly believe all Kennedy half dollars have silver value. So, explaining this detail can make your video educational, while also showing that collector worth is often based on rarity, condition, and demand rather than precious metal content. And that makes the story more interesting because even without silver, a coin can still become valuable to collectors. Mint errors are another exciting angle because while most 1984D half dollars are standard business strikes, there are rare pieces with double dies off center strikes, clip planchets, and die cracks. And these unusual coins can command much higher premiums because they are accidental mint products that collectors actively seek. And many people search through old rolls hoping to find one of these errors, and by teaching viewers how to inspect the date mint mark and design details under magnification, you can create suspense and encourage them to check their own coins carefully. Professional grading by companies such as PCS and NGC is extremely important for the 1984 D half dollar because the exact grade can change the market value dramatically, and even one tiny mark can lower a coin from gem condition to an ordinary mint state grade. And this is why serious collectors submit only their best examples for certification and hope to receive top population grades that can attract strong auction interest and significantly higher prices than raw coins. For subscriber engagement, your video can begin with a simple question asking whether a 1984 D half dollar found in an old drawer is just 50 cents or a hidden collector treasure, and then slowly reveal how condition, rarity, and errors determine the answer. And viewers enjoy this type of story because many of them have similar coins stored at home, and by showing close-up examples, discussing grading, and sharing auction values, you can keep the audience interested for a long time, while also teaching them practical coin collecting knowledge. The 1984 D Kennedy half dollar in uncirculated condition is therefore a compelling collectible because it combines modern American history's strong collector demand and the possibility of hidden value. And while many examples remain inexpensive, the finest certified coins can sell for much higher amounts, and any rare mint error can increase that value even more. And this makes the coin a perfect topic for a very long YouTube script because it captures the excitement of discovering that an ordinary modern half dollar can become a prized collectible and inspire viewers to search through their own collections and subscribe for more rare coin stories. Next up, the Kennedy half dollar from the United States of America with the D mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, and this coin is a favorite topic among modern coin collectors because many people still discover it in old family collections, bank rolls, and storage boxes, and wonder whether a single half dollar from 1985 could be worth far more than its face value. And while millions were minted, the actual collector value depends almost entirely on the condition of the coin, the quality of the strike, and whether any rare mint errors are present. And this makes the 1985 D Kennedy half dollar an exciting subject because even a common date can become surprisingly valuable when preserved in true uncirculated condition with brilliant original mint luster and minimal marks. The front of the 1985 D half dollar features the portrait of John F. Kennedy, and the reverse shows the heraldic eagle design adapted from the presidential seal, and together these designs make the Kennedy half dollar one of the most recognizable coins in modern American history. And for many collectors, the series carries emotional significance because it honors a president whose legacy continues to be remembered. And when a 1985 D example survives in mint state, it often retains the fresh, satiny appearance that allows collectors to see the coin almost exactly as it appeared when it was first struck at the mint. In uncirculated condition, the 1985 D Kennedy half dollar should show no signs of wear on Kennedy's hair, face, or neck, and the reverse should have strong detail on the eagle wing shield and lettering. And while many examples were saved directly from banks and mint rolls, the surfaces often developed small contact marks because coins were stored together in large quantities, and this means the most desirable pieces are those with exceptionally clean fields and strong eye appeal, and collectors pay more for these premium examples because top-grade modern coins are much harder to find than many beginners expect. The value of a 1985 D Kennedy half dollar in ordinary uncirculated grades, such as MS-60 to MS-63, is usually only a few dollars, but once the coin reaches gem condition, such as MS-65 or higher, the price can increase significantly, and the very finest examples graded MS-66 or MS-67 by professional grading services may sell for much more at auction because registry set collectors compete for the best-known specimens, and this large difference in price creates a compelling story because the same date and Mint mark can range from a common collectible to a premium coin, depending entirely on preservation. One of the most interesting facts about the 1985 D half dollar is that it was not commonly seen in circulation during its time, because by the mid-1980s half dollars were already becoming uncommon in everyday commerce, and many were set aside by collectors immediately after release. And because of this, people today often find these coins in old collections rather than in pocket change, and this gives the coin a mysterious appeal because it feels unusual even though it was produced in large numbers. And viewers are often surprised to learn how modern circulation patterns affect collectible interest. Another strong point for your YouTube script is explaining that the regular 1985 D half dollar contains no silver and was struck in copper-nickel clad composition, and many people mistakenly assume all older Kennedy half dollars have silver content. But that ended for regular circulation issues years earlier, and this distinction is important because it shows that collector value is not always linked to precious metal, and a coin without silver can still command strong prices if it is scarce in top condition or if it has a rare error, and this educational detail keeps viewers engaged. Mint errors are another exciting part of story because some 1985 D half dollars were struck with unusual mistakes, such as double dies off, center strikes, clip planchets, die cracks, and struck through errors. And these varieties are much scarcer than normal coins and can bring strong premiums in the collector market. And many coin hunters examine old rolls, hoping to find one of these unusual pieces because a rare mint error can transform an ordinary half dollar into a valuable collectible. And this possibility adds suspense to the video and encourages viewers to inspect their own coins carefully. Professional grading by services such as PGS and NGC is extremely important for the 1985 D half dollar because the exact grade assigned to a coin can dramatically affect its market value, and even tiny bag marks can lower a coin from gem condition to a more common grade, and this is why serious collectors submit only their best examples for certification and hope for high grades that can increase value substantially. And this adds another layer of excitement because many people do not realize how important grading is in the modern coin market. For subscriber engagement, you can begin your video by showing a simple 1985 D half dollar and asking whether it is worth only 50 cents or much more, and then slowly explain how condition, luster, grading, and errors determine the answer. And viewers enjoy this format because many have similar coins at home and wonder whether they might own a hidden treasure. And by using close-up visuals and real auction examples, you can keep the audience interested while teaching them practical information about collecting modern Kennedy half dollars. The 1985 D Kennedy half dollar in uncirculated condition is therefore a remarkable collectible because it combines American history, modern minting, and the possibility of hidden value. And while many examples remain affordable, the finest certified coins can bring much stronger prices, and any rare error can increase that value even further. And this makes the coin a perfect subject for a very long YouTube script because it shows how an ordinary modern half dollar can become a prized collectible, and inspires viewers to check their own collections for overlooked treasures and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Next up, the Kennedy half dollar from the United States of America with the D Mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, and this coin remains one of the most interesting modern half dollars for collectors because many people overlook coins from the late 1980s and assume they are too new to have collectible value. Yet the 1989 D Kennedy half dollar can attract strong attention when found in true uncirculated condition, with original mint luster and very clean surfaces. And although millions were produced, only a small fraction survived in top gem quality, and this makes the coin a fascinating subject for collectors who enjoy searching for hidden value in modern American coinage. The front of the 1989 D half dollar features the well-known portrait of John F. Kennedy, and the reverse displays the heraldic eagle design based on a presidential seal, and together these designs create one of the most iconic modern coins in the United States. And for many collectors, the Kennedy half dollar series carries special significance because it honors an important president and represents a denomination that gradually disappeared from everyday use. and when a 1989 D coin survives in uncirculated condition, it often still has the fresh mint appearance that makes it especially attractive for collectors assembling date and mint sets. In uncirculated condition, the 1989 D Kennedy half-dollar should show strong original luster, with no wear on Kennedy's hair face or jaw, and the reverse should have crisp detail in the eagle feather shield and lettering. And because these coins were often stored in bags and rolls, many examples developed small marks from contact with other coins, and this means the most valuable pieces are those with especially clean fields and excellent eye appeal, and collectors carefully inspect them under magnification, because even tiny marks can affect grade and market value significantly. The market value of a 1989 D Kennedy half-dollar in average uncirculated grades, such as MS-60 to MS-63, is generally modest and may range only a few dollars, but once the coin reaches gem condition, such as MS-65 or better, the value can increase substantially, and the finest known examples, graded MS-66 or MS-67 by professional grading services, can sell for much higher prices at auction, because registry collectors compete for the best available pieces, and this dramatic difference makes the coin a strong topic for a long YouTube script, because viewers are often surprised that a modern half-dollar can be worth far more than 50 cents. One of the most engaging facts about the 1989 D half-dollar is that it was not commonly used in circulation, because by the late 1980s half-dollars were already rarely seen in everyday commerce, and many were distributed mainly through banking channels and collector sets, and because of this, many people today encounter them only in old family collections or bank-sourced rolls, and this creates curiosity, because the coin feels uncommon even though the mintage was large, and that sense of rarity makes it appealing to viewers who enjoy searching for overlooked modern treasures. Another important section for your video can explain that the regular 1989 D Kennedy half-dollar contains no silver and was struck in copper-nickel clad composition, and many beginners still believe that all Kennedy half-dollars contain silver, but regular circulation issues from this year do not, and this helps educate viewers, while also showing that collector value does not depend solely on precious metal, because even a non-silver coin can become valuable if it is scarce in top condition or if it has a rare minting error, and that contrast adds depth to the story. Mint errors are another exciting part of the 1989 D half-dollar story, because some coins were struck with unusual mistakes, such as double dies off center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, and struck through errors, and these pieces are much scarcer than standard examples and can command strong premiums from collectors, and many people searching old rolls hope to discover one of these unusual coins, because a verified error can transform an ordinary half-dollar into a highly desirable collectible, and this possibility adds suspense and keeps audiences interested throughout a long video. Professional grading is extremely important for determining the value of the 1989 D half-dollar, because companies such as PGS and NGC examine strike luster and surface preservation before assigning a mint state grade, and even one tiny mark can lower a coin from gem condition to an ordinary grade and reduce value significantly. And this is why serious collectors often submit only the best-looking examples for certification and hope for top grades that can dramatically increase market value. For subscriber engagement, you can begin the video by showing a simple 1989 D half-dollar and asking whether it is worth only face value or much more, and then gradually reveal how grade rarity and mint errors determine the answer, and viewers enjoy this style because many of them have similar coins stored at home and wonder whether they may own a hidden treasure, and by combining close-up visuals, grading lessons, and real auction stories, you can create a very long educational video that keeps the audience watching while learning about coin collecting. The 1989 D Kennedy half-dollar in uncirculated condition is therefore a fascinating collectible because it combines modern American history collector demand and the possibility of hidden value, And while most examples remain inexpensive, the finest certified pieces can sell for much higher amounts, and any rare mint error can increase that value even more. And this makes the coin a perfect subject for a very long YouTube script, because it teaches viewers that even a modern-clad half-dollar can become a prized collectible, and inspires them to check their own collections for rare coins and subscribe for more valuable coin discoveries. Thanks for watching.